You spend an average of 730 hours on social media per year. That's over 30 days straight of non-stop scrolling through the internet. It's true that the world today literally revolves around social media, and it's quite difficult to avoid it in your everyday life. But what if social media never existed? How useful will the internet even be? In this video, we'll explore how exactly social media has impacted us and how its loss will impact our everyday lives. And finally, what alternatives would we have if our precious social media is out of the equation? So, let's get right into it.
So what if social media never existed? First, communication and information spread will take a big hit. You'd actually have to call or text someone to know how they're doing, or probably pay them a visit. How stressful. You'd ask real questions, talk face to face. You wouldn't know about your friend's breakup from a coded Instagram quote. You'd hear it from them directly. Without social media, your life stays yours. No filters, no likes, no digital trail. Just you, your people, and a lot more peace. And of course, boredom. A whole lot of it. It'll take ages for news and information to spread. Of course, we're now back to waiting for letters and 9 p.m. news, reading newspapers, and probably listening to radios. Yeah, all those ancient methods. That's all we've got now. Next, creativity level will take a huge hit also. Yeah, that means quite a lot of people would probably never be noticed. No TikTok trends, no YouTube stars, no Instagram artist. Social media gave so many people a shot to show what they can do. Sing, dance, draw, cook, talk about their lives, and build a whole career from it. Before all this, if you wanted to make it, you needed connections, money, maybe even luck. But now, you post a video from your room, it goes viral, and boom, the world's watching. But without social media, millions of voices would have stayed in the background. No chance to grow, no audience, no spotlight. So many talents would have stayed hidden, never discovered, never celebrated. That would be a huge loss, don't you think? Now what about small businesses? Without social media, they'd have it real tough. Like, how would they even get the word out? No Instagram ads, no TikTok product demos, no influencers shouting them out. Just old school flyers, posters, maybe a radio ad if they could afford it. We'd still be in the billboard era, where only big companies with big money could afford to promote. The small guys, they'd be stuck hoping someone walks by their shop or hears about them through word of mouth. Now that would be a real hassle. But with social media, you can start a business from your bedroom and reach thousands of people. You don't need a storefront. You don't need to beg for ad space. You just need Wi-Fi, a good idea, and consistency. But let's rewind for a second. These might not seem like pressing issues until you actually think about how social media changed the world exactly. So social media has given us the opportunity to share things, talk to friends and families, and connect in real time, whether you're across the street or across the world. You can post photos, videos, write updates, chat with friends, or even go live on camera. It's like a giant digital playground where everyone gets to show up and be heard. And we're all familiar with the popular social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and many more. These social media platforms gives everyone a chance to speak, share, and connect. Whether you want to be a content creator, just chat with friends, or follow your favorite celebrity, just pick up your phone and type something. But how has this changed our lives exactly? Let's review. From humble beginnings like MySpace and Friendster to global giants like TikTok and Instagram, social media has reshaped how we live, work, shop, date, and even protest. First, instant communication. You could message someone across the globe in seconds. No need to go to a telephone booth or spend hours writing letters and going all the way to the post office and then waiting a couple of days or weeks to get a reply. That just sucks. But with social media, all that has changed. But imagining having to go back to doing all that in this fast-paced world, that will be hell. Next, we have global exposure. As a creator, influencers, and small business, you have access to a wide range of audience without needing a Hollywood agent. Like before social media, if you were a singer, a comedian, or even someone who just had cool ideas, you'd probably need a manager, an agent, maybe even move to a big city just to get noticed. Basically, you had to know somebody to get anywhere. But now, all you need is a phone and Wi-Fi. You could be in your bedroom in Nigeria, India, or Brazil, post a funny video or a cool makeup tutorial, and boom, People from New York to Tokyo are watching. Creators don't need a record label. Influencers don't need a modeling agency. Small businesses don't need big TV ads. Just post good content, stay consistent, and if people vibe with it, you've got an audience. Sometimes millions. That's the power of social media. It levels the playing field. Now what about social movement, news and trends, and entertainment? Social media didn't just change how we talk, it changed what we talk about and how loud our voices can be. Take hashtags like Me Too or Black Lives Matter. These weren't just trending topics. They became worldwide movements, all starting from people just posting on their phones. Black Lives Matter started as a simple post, but it turned into a global demand for justice. Videos shared online of real things happening in real time made it impossible for the world to ignore. People weren't just watching the news anymore, they were part of it. Sounds awesome, right? You know what's even crazier? News or trends hits platforms like Twitter or X faster than the news channels, and by the time it's aired, it's probably not even news anymore to a lot of people. Like something big happens, an earthquake, a celebrity scandal, a political drama, boom, someone already tweeted about it. Videos, photos, live updates, all in real time. And you don't have to wait for the 9 o'clock news or refresh some website. Just open the app and it's all there. Social media basically turned everyone into a reporter. If you see something wild, you just pull out your phone, record, post, and the world knows in seconds. And don't even get me started on entertainment. Let's be honest for a sec. We've all at some point been stuck scrolling reels, laughing at memes, watching random dance videos, or cooking hacks you'll probably never try. Social media is like a never-ending entertainment machine. You don't even need to search. It just keeps feeding you more and more stuff you didn't even know you wanted to see. Now imaging losing all this privileges and traveling back a couple of years where all we have is phone calls and text messages, newspaper and 9 o'clock news. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to go on that journey. But at the same time, we can keep going on about a lot of things that can go wrong without social media. But if you think about it, some things might actually work out if social media never existed. For example, if social media never existed, privacy would be on a whole different level. No one would be posting what they ate, where they went, or who they're dating every 5 minutes. No random strangers knowing your whole life just from scrolling your profile. No last seen to stalk. No screenshots of private messages being shared all over the internet. And best of all, no viral scandals over something dumb you said years ago. And honestly, that sounds kind of peaceful. No pressure to perform, no chasing likes or views, no comparing your life to someone else's highlight reel. Your moments stay yours. Your life stays offline. Privacy would be normal again, not something you have to fight for. Also, if social media didn't exist, a lot of us might actually feel better mentally. No more waking up and instantly scrolling through perfect bodies, luxury vacations, or success stories that make you feel behind in life. No more comparing your real life to someone else's highlight reel. No likes, no followers, no pressure to look a certain way just for the gram. You wouldn't be sitting there wondering, why didn't they like my post? Or why am I not doing as well as them? No doom scrolling late at night. No drowning in bad news or online drama. You'd probably sleep better, feel lighter, and actually focus more on yourself. Without all that noise, your self-worth would come from real things. Not likes, not views, just you being you. Now seen and heard all that, if social media never existed, what else do we have left? Now here's the big question. Would you trade today's social media for a world with less distraction, less pressure, and maybe more real-life presence? Or do you believe social media, with all its flaws, is one of humanity's greatest tools? Tell us what you think in the comments. And hey, if this video made you pause and reflect, give it a like, share it with your digitally addicted friend, and subscribe for more mind-bending what-ifs, because sometimes the best way to understand our world is to imagine it completely different.